Listen to you, Amanda. The same round where I gave you steps and saved you. Why did Cortez tell me he's the one that threw out my name to you and Isaiah, and you guys were on board until he came back with Noah?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Apparently Cortez. Noah, I should have voted you out. It should be Cortez. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why you gotta do Sam like that?
Anybody?
Hey.
Oh, bro, I'm so hot in my apartment.
Okay, let's get to the real tea.
Yeah, I want to.
Let's get to the real tea. I didn't put on the bonnet. It's cooking some more shit. Let's get to the real tea.
Okay, so I'll explain what happened because it actually starts from before that round. So in the very beginning of the game, I talked to Cortez, and I wanted to work with him, and we kind of made a loose agreement to just protect each other and make sure that we're on the same page. Blah blah blah. In the very beginning of the second round, right after the cycle ended and went into breakouts, me, Isaiah, and Meg were in a room by ourselves, and Isaiah brought up the idea of, hey, let's all just vote for Manda and not say anything to anyone, and no matter what, let's vote Manda, because Meg had the tiebreaker vote, and no matter what, as long as the three of us voted together and other people didn't figure out about it, Meg would go home. I mean, Manda would go home rather.
Oh, okay. So but only 3 of you voted for Manda, though.
Yes, and so, but it would have been 3 to 3 to 1 if no one figured it out, because the other target was Yune. But what happened was I went ahead and talked to Cortez after, and I said, hey, just so you know, because I want to work with you, let me know this is what the vote's going to be. It's going to end up being Manda, but don't tell anybody. Unfortunately,
it sounds like y'all all was coming for me.
Cortez decides to tell Manda, and then it flips back onto me. And it doesn't matter that we have the tiebreaker vote anymore because Cortez went against us.
No, can you hear me? Hello? It's not that I was necessarily with Noah. I mean, because I had a commitment to Amanda. Because Amanda, I said, Amanda, you already know.
She knows everybody having final twos but me. Oh my, how did I make it so far with no fucking final twos?
So do you guys know who the votes were yet, or is that unclear?
What was it, Isaiah?
Yeah.
If the person that's here wants to say it was them, they can go ahead and say they voted.
Cortez, Isaiah.
No, it was 100% me. I did it.
Yeah. I played too many games with you and know how that, like, as much as like you're not chaotic when too many people, it's too like nice and kumbaya. You want it messy. So I was like, this is some shit Isaiah would do to cause mess.
Oh wait, so was Isaiah?
Yes, Amanda, did I not say Isaiah? Did you do this to
but
cause
it's not
mess?
Isaiah's fault that it went brawn. It was gonna work until I
it was gonna work, and then
Isaiah played it extremely well, but I trusted Cortez.
Isaiah probably would have played it extremely well if my eyes didn't know how Isaiah played.
No, I mean I still would have got away with it, but then Noah told Cortez. And then Meg,
I threw Isaiah under the bus.
Yeah, then Meg threw me under the bus. I was
Meg
like, what the
told
hell?
you guys that it was Isaiah, and you still didn't believe Cortez.
Because look,
right
after that,
if y'all would
everyone
have said
dropped.
anybody's,
Because Meg, before you said that, everybody dropped it. Everybody dropped it. Then Meg said that, and I was like, fuck.
Wait, you want to know what's so funny? It's like it went Isaiah, then I think it either went Cortez had safety, then it went Mag. Like it's the fact that you guys like planned to get Manda out.
Yeah, we went out one by one.
One by one, you guys slowly got out.
It was my karma. Like I warned y'all.
You said it, Amanda.
Honest to God, it would have worked if Noah didn't say anything. I was like, damn.
As soon as I said it, I regretted it because Cortez wasn't having any of it.
It's all good, bro. It happens. It happens, though. Wait, who ended up winning?
7.
Okay.
Question: why Manda? Why not me? If I had the most, why Manda?
Because you would have been just it would have been like a shield, because you would have just been in the lead until it would have been your
Yeah,
time. But
Like I kept on
if
telling
you're in
Seven,
there,
I
then
kept
you're the
on
target
trying
the
to
next
lose
time.
steps. I kept on trying to lose steps, but it wasn't working. You guys were losing them fast. And then I was
but then I definitely also had the double thing. I just didn't use it because I was like, oh shit, they would have known.
My
But I
question
get, huh?
was my downfall after I like threw Isaiah under the bus?
No, that wasn't your downfall. Your downfall was me and Seven were working together, and Sammy said he wanted to work with me and Seven, and Cortez had safety, so that left you, Amanda, and Sammy was just like, to be honest, whoever has the most,
Yeah.
I prefer Meg to go.
Damn.
Whoever has the most, but I prefer Meg.
Me talking
I
to
actually
Meg
have-
like after, and she was asking me if I heard any names, and I was like, no, I didn't hear any. All I did was say yours. Like I didn't. I was like, it was so awkward. I also want to say having safety on the round where all that shit happened was literally such a blessing because I just like went right to the background, like no one was saying my name. It was so nice. But yeah.
No, because when I was like after the
Right.
Noah went that my karma was strong, I said be prepared because my karma was gonna hit no matter what. It hit.
No, because Cortez got out after that, and Cortez was the
It
one.
ricocheted in the
no.
wrong direction.
Cortez literally was the one that said no out of those four, and he's the one. Oh, sick.
It ricocheted in the wrong direction, boo.
It really did, but it's okay because they went out
But
fast.
I was just very confused. I really thought Isaiah voted Noah, and I thought Seven voted Manda. That's what I really thought. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what happened.
If Seven would have came to me, I would have been like, oh my god, like I wish we would have been able to talk during that whole debacle. So we would
To
have
be
been
honest, I
on
thought it
the
was
same
you as well.
page.
Like I thought you were lying.
I thought it was you.
Dominic, are you there? Because I think you got so okay, whatever.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
Okay, Sam, even if he hit went all threes, he still loses regardless because he was down.
No,
by
he actually
4.
doesn't.
No, he was only down by 4. So if they keep picking threes, Seven always beats him.
He was down by 3.
He was down by exactly 3.
Exactly 3. Yeah.
But
And I did just put
ended
out
up. Wait, is
Bro,
that
tweet?
actually
I
the
would have
case?
won if I just went all threes.
Oh, because Seven also
Yeah.
took a.
The
1
10th randomizer was Sam, and it would have gone to a sudden death cycle.
Is that because Sam also or Seven also took a 1?
No. It started the cycle with Sam put 7 in the auction, which strategically only put him down by 3 to 7 from the start.
Was it exactly 3?
Yep.
Okay, then that makes sense.
No problem.
Seven, you really slayed. Like you were in so many power positions throughout the game, and like you were also just like you knew how to like ride the middle very well, and like it was really nice working with you because like it was
Same, like it was fun. I'm really glad you made final 2. Can I eat that?
Yeah, we did.
I'm not.
No, because Nate, I was really hoping that you won the final 4, like in immunity, because I was like, I'd rather keep you with Amanda.
I threw the immunity to make sure I can vote, so you didn't vote it out, and then you did that. I don't want to hear that. And then your final 2 was jumping Manda, and I was like, oh my god, not even jumping her. Yeah, y'all did me, Manda.
Yeah, a little bit. It's true.
Noah and Cortez should have stayed. I knew it. In that round, who was it? Somebody went out and it was 1-1-1, and then like 2-3. In the vote, I think it was against like Cortez or something. I was going to vote Sammy. When me, you, and him voted somebody out, it was Meg. I was going to vote Sammy.
I voted for you that round. Nate.
Something told me to vote your ass, and I didn't because
The round where
trusted
Isaiah
7.
ended up going home, but it was like a 1-1-1, and then
It's like one.
For me.
It was with you. It was like you had 3 votes, but you would have had 2 because I was really going to vote Sammy. I was like, something in the bottom of my butt cheeks was like, vote Sammy. Vote Sammy.
Butt cheeks? How's your butt cheeks having beef with me?
You should see how big
it was
is.
the round that I went home.
I was going to vote Sammy.
I voted for you.
And I was going to vote for Sammy.
Oh, that round. I thought I voted for you in the split vote where it was like 1-1 to 1-3 or whatever when Isaiah left. But no, that round why were you gonna vote for me?
Who voted for me that round?
Me, Sammy, and Seven.
It was everyone, I think.
No, the one where Isaiah went home.
Oh, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I voted Isaiah.
I'm pretty sure it was Isaiah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Funny.
I chucked him under the bus.
I voted him out, and then he gave me a double up. That was
evil laugh, not the evil laugh.
Okay, I think I'm gonna head out, everyone. But this was so much fun. Congrats, Seven. You were
Good
great.
job, Sam.
Thank you.
Bye, Sammy.
Yeah.
Bye. I'll come back for
Bye.
another season, Dominic, if you send me a little.
You did really well, Sam.
Seven, I don't think I can ever trust you. Have you ever play again?
Nay, listen, we can talk this out. Like, we can work through this.
Because
I promise, like, therapy will get us there.
I didn't follow you to send you a dick slug gif. Okay, be lucky. Be lucky. Okay, no. I think I would have been fine, but then y'all started to jump Manda once I left. Okay, that's unacceptable. She had like no chance after that. Okay,
to be fair. If she said yes to Sammy when he was like, would you vote Seven out? He would have gotten rid of immunity. They could have both voted me out, and my tiebreaker would have been useless.
People were bad about that, but I was not gonna lie. Like, I was just like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just bow down and say, yes, I will vote Seven out.
I would have.
I put my trust in the wrong people.
Y'all
Manda. I should have kept Meg and Manda and Cortez and Noah. I trusted the wrong people.
Maybe not all of them.
You could have trusted me. I wasn't gonna vote for you. I never even said anything.
If I were to say yes, I wasn't gonna win either way. Like, you both were gonna win against me, so that's why I just say, you know what? I don't know. So
I was cheering for you, Manda, after I left.
Huh?
Yeah.
I was cheering for you.
Seven, I do like your accent though. Where are you from?
I'm from London, thank you.
Not London.
London!
Not too much now.
The fish and chips.
All right. Congrats, Seven, and thanks everyone for having fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, Seven, I hope to see you in the future. I love to play with good people who play good game moves, and you were one of those people.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love the way you talk. Like,
that was on purpose.
Bryce, you're pulling a me with John right now. Get out.
No, it's just like the accent really did it for me. I was just watching it first, but I was like, oh wait, let me go speak. No,
Right. I was watching your season Luke last night, season 8,
yeah.
and I was like dying at Demonica. I was like cry laughing at the fight between you two.
Yeah, first of all, we love another person because now our goal, I guess, is to have as many people as we know to keep playing these games over and over again. And now we got Meg here. First of all, everyone's downfall was getting rid of Meg, except for Seven's. I don't know how. I'm very biased. No one should have gotten rid of Meg. They should have let her get to the end, maybe win. I think they should have rigged it for her. I'm very disappointed they didn't.
Yeah. You're
Meg,
biased.
Peter.
I know.
We stand Meg. I love that.
I showed her 8 because I was like, if arguments happen, this is what you need to show. And I specifically showed like you and Demonica arguing. I was like, this is what could happen. You need to prepare for this. Because I didn't know if someone was going to call Meg like, you're a snake in the rug. You're a cunt. I was like, that might happen. And you're going to have to be ready if that happens.
I will tell you, that's an outlier in SA. It's not like a whole lot of fighting and strategic aspect. Unless you're on a season with me. I don't know. I just bring that out in people.
No, but I will say this was a really fun cast. I think what was funny to me about watching this cast is that I think like later in the game it became more about steps, but the early votes were not like fueled by steps or anything at all.
Pure like alliances and who voted who in the early rounds. Like
that's how most newbie seasons are though. Like most newbie seasons, they don't care about steps at all because like they don't know to care. And also like in the early stages of the game, the steps really don't matter.
That is true. But I do think it was interesting that a lot of the votes were fueled by like the lies that were being told by other people. Again, the fact that Meg threw Isaiah under the bus, I was screaming. I was like, there's no way this is gonna work. And then it did, and I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't fucking believe nobody but Manda. That's the only person that I fucked with at all.
I was
Like,
kind of upset. I wanted the final.
You and Meg were like this. Like, the reason I voted Meg is because I thought you two were like really close, and I wanted you out because I thought you lied.
Me and Meg?
Yeah.
Me and Amanda. You
Yeah.
had the wrong M name.
I have on. I'm really repping the A. I just realized that.
I didn't speak to Meg like
my
at
Brave
all.
shirt on and my Falcons jacket. I didn't even recognize until I looked down.
In retrospect, I wish I would have been with Meg and Noah and Isaiah had they said an alternate name versus Amanda, because that's where I was like, I can't do that because I just promised Amanda. Like in the very beginning, before we started, it was me and Sammy in a room with Amanda, and we were all like, all right, we fuck with each other. Then Sammy left. I said, Amanda, it's me and you. Like I'm letting you know, because me and Amanda didn't have the best past at one point, but we did make up and played a few games together afterwards. And I seen she was here, and I was like, okay, I've got to make this right. Like I got to stick true to her. But I really only fuck with two people.
I mean, what I would say about SA is that there's no jury. So even if you do like lie to somebody and fuck them over, as long as they leave, it don't matter. Like if you fuck somebody over and they stay, then hey.
But what nobody seen was whenever Noah left, I wanted it to be Nay. I was pushing for Nay to leave. And Nay came to me and she was like, so you're coming for me, bitch? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, what is she talking about? So I had to think of something extremely quick. I was like, look, they were saying you, but now they're saying Amanda. Noah said Amanda, so let's push it on Noah. And that's why Noah left, unfortunately.
And see, that's the thing, is Isaiah was the mastermind behind that, because when we first hopped into the breakout rooms, it was me, Isaiah, and Noah in a room. And Isaiah was the one that was like, let's do Manda. And me and Noah were like, okay, I mean, I guess. And then next thing I know, everybody was like spouting that Noah started that idea. And I was like, that is not true, but I'm okay.
That round, I heard Isaiah was saying he wanted Noah out. At least two people said he wanted like Noah out. But I just knew. I the way Isaiah came into the room with me and Manda, and he was like, it's two plans. It's two plans.
Mm-hmm.
And they're loud. I was like, that's weird. That's suspicious.
You know what? If you and Isaiah or whoever pinned the vote on me when Isaiah went home, you guys could have pulled it off, because really, like, I had no real alibi. If you guys like joined forces and just said my name, like, I probably would have gone home.
I will believe anything you said to me. As long as you say it in your accent, whatever you say to me is the truth. So
help.
Christ, go home.
No, it's just like I love accents. Like I love like accents. I don't know.
No, I'm biased too, but do not fall for the charm.
I'm just saying, like, if you talk to me in an accent, I'm a believe.
Buddy, shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to see all of you, well, not all of y'all, but I would like to see y'all make returns in the future. You know, SA, he hosts the game probably about once a week at this point, it seemed like. I swear it's a new game every week. I don't know. But really, like, don't be afraid to come back and play again. Luke was literally first time Luke played and won the second time, mainly because of me. But they did win their second time. So
Go home.
I'm just being honest. I'm being truthful. So don't be afraid to come back. It's a learning experience. This is a really strategic, it's in the name, game. So the more you play it, the better you get, the easier the strategy comes, that kind of stuff. And it's really fun to play with different people. So I'm it's just a quick plug. I know it's quite a few people who do like one and dones, but it's more fun when you just keep playing.
Yeah, I would definitely come back. This was fun. This was actually my first Zoom game as well. So
And yeah, where did you come from? How did you hear about the game?
Discord.
Oh yeah, Dom been
yeah.
some fruit.
No, tell us specifics.
Shut your mouth. Anyway, Bunny was like, "This is cute. Like this game's cute. You should play." And then
Bunny, it seemed like you recruited half of this season. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, T. It's very T.
What's something last week?
Yeah, we saw what happened last week.
I'm in an 8-week anatomy course, and I had a test on Monday. I had to study bad. The study didn't help. I got 2 out of 5. So obviously, I could have played the game because my study. So yeah.
Well, where did you hear about it? How did you hear about the game? I've never met you before. Is your name not Cortez?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's what it says. So I was just
no. I didn't hear you at first. I was talking to Kat because I watched her play, and she told me she was like, don't just text him, and I was like, all right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
And I watched like every season before, like a week before, and I was watching like every video there was on YouTube and just kind of thinking like what I can do or say, and trying to mix up what nobody had done before. Me and Amanda, we had this thing where we were going to communicate non-verbally. So if I take off my glasses, that means I'm in trouble, right? So I never seen her do it, but I done it once. And I think that was the time I went home. I was hoping she gave immunity to somebody else or destroyed it so that we could, get a little further.
Oh, that's key. Now, when you see me implement that in the future, don't tell nobody.
And I did use a little sign language to converse with Amanda a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, you can do it too?
No, yeah. I know how to do my ABCs. That's it.
Oh, you do finger spelling?
Yeah. No, I just know my ABCs. I can't spell.
I know how to.
Yes, I could use the letters to spell, but that's a lot of work. I need practice. I just know my A. Is this B?
Yeah, B.
I forgot.
C.
I looked up how to do the word alliance, so I done that sign to her, and she was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
That's why I was doing this.
Like finger spelling.
That's cute. I do know like certain like signs, but I'll be forgetting what they mean, so I'll be scared to do them. Cause like, you learn stuff through like osmosis, and like I have friends who do sign language, and so like I learn certain things, but I don't remember it, so I'll never I don't want to do something wrong.
Yeah.
But like, so you like watched all the seasons or like all the SAR seasons?
I looked back at some of the ones on the website, some of the older ones, just to kind of see like what they would do and say. I watched you and DeMonica go at each other. That was my favorite.
Everybody watching me and DeMonica fight. Like,
I love DeMonica, no offense.
Because every season should have DeMonica on it. I don't care. She could be on it for 20 seasons, and I would be endlessly entertained. Because she's an icon. I'm sorry.
No, she is.
I got to play with her. I got to play with her in one game, and she left. She left the game.
So you're not new to like the community. What kind of games have you played in the past?
Some Big Brother and Survivor.
Are you like from? Did you ever play Kyle's game? Is that where you play those?
He don't like me.
That's valid.
Not that.
I don't know. But I don't know if y'all know Maurice.
I heard that
But
name before.
I've heard the name. I'm not gonna lie to you, say I know who they are, but
he hosts different like celebrity Big Brother and his own version of Big Brother. I've done Big Brother games on Discord, like fast games.
Mm-hmm.
And I've hosted them and I've played them. I've played like the challenge game. Justin hosted it. I haven't spoke to Justin in a really long time, but I love you, Justin. And Cammy, I love y'all.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to try something new. And
yeah,
see
I
how
really
far I
like
can get.
your idea to like go back and like rewatch the old seasons, like the old, like the original seasons. They don't really. They're still good. I just feel like the game has progressed and changed so much since then that like some of the strategy from those older seasons wouldn't really translate as well. Like unless you did like some of the recent ones, but most of those aren't out yet. So, but yeah, like going back to study up to like try to implement something that other people haven't done is really cool. I do love the non-verbal communication that you planned. That was really cute.
I mean, I've seen where they would use code words, but I didn't want anybody to catch on to that. So
Yeah,
I was
I've
like,
tried
let
to
me
use
think
code words.
outside of that. I want to try something that doesn't include words. And
I know, like
I was thinking about.
Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking about writing on a piece of paper and showing a word to a person if we're like in a breakout room, just so it doesn't come out of my mouth, because they can't say that I said this. It's written on paper. How can you prove that? You know what I'm saying? Like different ways to think outside of using words, because words will get you in trouble.
Shay, look at DM.
But
go ahead.
I got number 5, like Chicken George.
That's cute.
So
That's a cute number.
I love Chicken George.
I got the number 5, and I'm happy with that.
On my first season that I ever played, I was 5th. Was I 5th? I don't remember. I think I was 5th. Who knows? But
How many
I
times
didn't
have
want to
you?
be the first one to leave.
How many times have you played at this point, Price?
Okay, so I played the OG season twice. Then we did a one night fast game version of the OG season, which is pretty much the same as SAR, and it was like an all-star season. So I guess you can count that. Nobody ever remembers that one, so I don't think it counts. And then I played SAR 3 times. So I guess you could say 5.5.
Off topic. Why do you guys argue with Demonica?
That wasn't me. That was Price.
Yeah, it's not like I chose to argue.
Oh no, I know when like Demonica gets really, really bad, they don't have the best personality, but
like it was like Demonica had some beef from a past game, and so like she saw me on the cast and was like, don't trust Price, he's a snake in the grass, and yada yada yada.
I've never directly played with Demonica, but I held from Dylan Andrews' I Love Money, and Demonica's a staple there, but a lot of Annika, Sharonica, Demonica, a lot of them come from
I know who you're talking about. I know them.
Yeah, and like the host is like, you guys don't want to play with them. They're like hard hitters. You see their personalities. I'm the dumb bitch that's like, I want to play exactly the season with them. Exactly, because they say exactly how they feel. On the pussyfooting. Let me play a season with bitches.
Right.
I never did. I think I did all-star seasons. Of his game, I got out early, but then I came back. But then Demonica, her and Dylan got into it, and they got kicked off the game. So we actually couldn't play together. But I want to play a game with them. I want to hear it now.
It's
I would
interesting.
love to be part of that game. Demonica is the sole reason that I called Isaiah a snake in the grass.
Listen, the Monica don't like that history.
Oh, not
He
great.
is.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Demonica is very special.
Not
I
that
love her.
Monica is very special. I really want to play a game with her because, like I said,
So Meg,
She's a good ally.
how did you heard about the game from Luke, right?
Yeah, Luke and we've been best friends since high school.
Oh, that's cute. And so, is this your first time playing any game of this sort, or have you done this before?
Yes, I have not. Well, I mean, I've done something kind of like this before, but like not through Twitter. Like I haven't been on Twitter since I was like 12. I had to recreate a new account for this. But yeah, this was like super fun, and I really like this community.
Okay, that's cute. I like that. I like when like new people get to experience these type of games. You know, it does get kind of boring playing with the same type of like game bots over and over again because like it's like the same like 30 people who play games. It gets boring. Like you want to switch it up. I want fresh. I want to play with people who don't know me and I don't know them. You know, that kind of stuff. So I'm glad you got to experience that. Well, and how did you feel about the game itself?
The game was fun. I think it was good that I got to sit down and like watch a season of it first. So then I felt like I had a better grasp on how it actually worked. Otherwise, I feel like I would have been kind of lost.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what a lot of people who like come into the game with no experience do. More so people who like play other games, they're like, okay, this is just another like Twitter game. I don't have to like look up the rules. Like, but this is so different and so unique. If you don't look at the rules, if you don't like watch the game previously, you're not gonna know what to do.
Yeah, when we were watching seasons, so initially, for the record, Meg's other experience, we've talked about like Big Brother Minnesota a couple of times on like live streams, like Cameron and I talked about it. Meg has done that on Big Brother.
That's cute.
Yeah, Big Brother MN1, 2, and 3. Meg has done, our lovely star. And then also, so when we were talking about SA, we watched we met up the night to watch Cameron's season, SA9, and we watched that whole thing through. And then afterwards, I was like, you have to do this. You have to do this. I'm begging you. And she was like, but then we had Jessie play for 11. And then I was like, now is the time. Like, now is the time to play. And then she was like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm really glad she did because she did really, really well. And I love her so much. She is such a lovely and wonderful person. And the fact that she was, I know I'm giving you a lot of praise. Stop. I love you. And everyone needs to know that I love you to death. Ugh. But no, the fact that like she was able to like kind of like emerge from the woodwork and like take out Isaiah, that was like me being like, yeah.
Thank you, because I was waiting to take the shot.
Meg A, we love that. Big move of the season.
If I just would have knew, you know, how to maneuver towards Meg, I definitely would have. I think it just has to do with the pregame. We didn't talk at all, and I think that's kind of it. Like knocked me back a little bit because I was trying to just say hey to everybody, but
yeah,
it's like you really got to find the right people the first few minutes.
I agree, and I would have loved to work with you more, Cortez. It just didn't help that I showed up to the pregame late because I was like desperately trying to get home from dinner with my family. So I showed up like 15 minutes late. Otherwise, I feel like I could have talked to more people and I would have liked to have done that. But yeah, also more tea. Cameron, Luke, and Cameron are brothers, and Cameron is my ex-boyfriend, and we are all interconnected.
I thought I had it bad in this game. I thought, because I walked in, I don't know who it was. Was it like Cortez, Seven and somebody else in the room, and it's like, how are you doing? And Vicky, there's like, how are you doing? I was like, I would be good. And I did my typical, oh hi, my name is so and so. What is your zodiac sign? And when somebody said Aries and Sagittarius, I was like, oh, okay. And it was like, Aries are great. I felt like, yeah, some of my close friends are Aries, but the bastard that is playing this game is an Aries. I don't like him. I was like, no. So thank you, Meg, for taking that shot, because I was waiting. I was waiting to do it. Thank you. I don't even know you voted him out that round, but I sure did. And did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And did. I happily was like, thank you.
I think it's teasing.
I want to know who voted for me that round, because that was so random.
Me.
Oh.
No.
I didn't know. I really didn't know where to vote. I was hoping another vote would have fell on you, but I really didn't know what to do. So I just kind of threw one out. I could have voted for myself. I should have.
Because that round, it was kind of like, it was almost like Survivor 1, where everyone was like voting each other out, and then it led to Gretchen. And it was like, oh, this is about to happen. Like every single people got a vote.
I think that
Another thing
in essay history, that's like the biggest margin of like I think that's the cycle everyone like received the most votes in essay history, where it was like the 3-1-1-1. It's just
that round was too much. It was too much. I was just like,
a cute cycle would be where everybody votes for somebody different, and it's like an 8-way tie.
Oh my god!
I was hoping that would have happened.
And then somebody get randomized out.
I wish it would have happened when I had the tiebreaker vote. Damn.
That's a lot of power.
I kept buying them at the wrong time, but I just wanted to sort of have that like a bargaining chip or something.
No, that's a smart move. Like when I first played like ever, that was my go-to. Like every cycle, I'm getting a tiebreaker. Like need it or not, I want to have it, because like in the event I do need it, I have the power. And even if you don't quote unquote need it, just having it can like make people vote a certain way because they don't want it to tie, because they know you have that power. So like having it is always better than not having it. Shout out to Esther getting randomized out 3 times. Yeah.
Because if she hadn't voted me out, that wouldn't have happened. That would have not happened.
I mean, if she would have brought the tiebreaker, it wouldn't have happened either, but...
I have the tiebreaker. Oh, wait, no, you're talking about Final Four, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Final Four.
But if she flipped on Jalen would have not had a chance to backstab her.
I mean, if she would have kept me, you know what, we're not going to
Round 1?
We'll talk about her. No, but it was really nice to meet you all. I've heard a lot of good things, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the future. I'm gonna head out. Have a good time.
Nice.
Bye.
Yeah.